Oh boy, pour one out for the Marvel executives. Not having a good day. Feige probably trying to let his hair grow a little bit more today so you'll have something to pull out. The Marvel's meltdown. Disney MCU seeing lowest box office opening ever at 47 million plus. Wow. Now, keep in mind, we don't have global numbers yet. This is just domestic. I am very curious to what the final tally will be for this movie by Sunday. But as of right now, it's doing worse than The Flash. And that is sad. I did not expect it to actually be as low as it is. I didn't think it was possible for a Marvel movie to hit these lows. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. And I highly doubt it's going to have a big Saturday and Sunday. I have watched it. It is an awful movie. Everything that you've heard about it is true. There's nothing to save this movie. Spoilers. At the end of the movie, they have this really strange scene where the Fleur kittens eat everybody so that they can put them all in a ship to escape. And there's this thing going, this announcer thing going, "Let the Fleur kittens eat you. Stop. Don't run. Let the Fleur kittens eat you." And it just has them eating all of the people. It's really bad. Really, really bad. They're all running in terror as these cats eat them, and then they all get on the ship, and then the cats spit them out. It's real gross. It's an awful scene. And it really sums up this entire movie. Awful. Let's take a look at the numbers. Updated Saturday. So we got a little bit of Friday stuff here. This is what makes this important. Because the Friday was the first big day. Thursday night's previews, guess how much it made? $6.5 million, ladies and gentlemen.
You serious?
Yes, I'm very serious. This movie is doing badly. So let's take a look at this now. The last-minute push for the Marvels with an appearance by star Brie Larson on The Tonight Show and at a theater in New York City post-actor strike have not weekend moved grosses any higher, and that is pathetic. So they're still going to go with this. So they're going to here's going to be the big excuse for this movie, other than blaming men. Blaming men will be a big thing. I can't wait for those articles to drop. Why didn't men watch the Marvels? Why don't men like the Marvels? Why are men so sexist? Why are men so racist? Wait, those articles are coming for sure. They're going to blame sexism, racism, stuff like that. They're probably going to blame, watch them go, the Islamic thing. They're going to go that route. Just wait. But the big one for right now that they're going to jump on is the fact that the strike was there and that they couldn't promote the movie. I really don't think that has anything to do with a box office draw anymore because nobody really cares about star power that much. Nobody really cares about that anymore. It's more about the character. So Brie Larson or any of them else doing promotional stuff, no one's really watching it. No one really watches regular TV anymore. You really think an appearance on The Tonight Show is going to save this? Nobody watches The Tonight Show. But anyway, the Marvels, which is seen a Friday in the vicinity of where we expected it at $21.3 million and a weekend opening between $47 million and $52 million, the lowest ever for Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, also, The Marvels gets one of several post-pandemic B cinema scores from audiences after Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Thor Love and Thunder, Eternals, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Disney's official numbers are coming soon. So here's the thing about this. Let's talk about this. So they're toting this big box. They're toting not the box office, which is pathetic. Sorry, 21.3 million. Sad. That's Friday's numbers. Pathetic. Nobody's watching this. Nobody's watching this movie. Once again, confirming what everyone has been saying since the first Captain Marvel movie came out, that the only reason that movie did good is because it was set up as a must-see movie to Avengers Endgame, and it was also sandwiched between two of the biggest movies of modern movies. Infinity War is this generation's Empire Strikes Back, and Endgame is their Return of the Jedi. If you could have gone back in time and put something in between those two Star Wars movies, then it would have done well too. That's the only reason that Captain Marvel #1 did well, because now you see the results of that character having to stand on her own. Where's everybody? Where is everybody? Where they at? Oh, they're not showing up. Sorry. So sorry. Damn, it feels good to be right, though, about this entire thing. Feels real good. How are these people in Hollywood? Some of the dumbest mother fluffers in the world work in Hollywood. That's why Hollywood's in the Hollywood spot that it's in, is because they're all idiots. But, yeah, I want to show you something about those audience scores, too, by the way. Here's a really interesting video from That Park Place, WWD Pros website. Get reviews giving the Marvels 5-star reviews on Rotten Tomatoes have not reviewed any other films. Remember I talked about this and I said there was probably some shenanigans going on? Well, look at this. This kind of shows you that there are some shenanigans going on, because there's people leaving reviews for this movie that have reviewed no other movie. You know what this is? This is positive review bombing. Positive review bombing. That's what this is. Will the press cover that? No, because they never cover positive review bombing. The only kind of review bombing that exists to these people is negative review bombing. They will never talk about positive review bombing because it goes against what they're trying to say with their narrative here. Oh, well, audiences actually like it. Not true. But let's end this video with probably the best quote in this article. By all accounts and by all sources, a disastrous result for a $200 million Marvel Studios movie, which, by the way, that $21 million, I love when people kick around grosses that you don't get all of that money. Do you think they get all of that money? $21.3 million? No, they only get maybe a little bit more than half of that because Disney takes a little bit more. The theater gets a big chunk of that money too because they play the movie. So they get some of that. I don't know exactly how much. Usually it's half. Half to the studio, half to the theater. And the longer it plays, the more money the theater gets. I believe that's how it works. But that's where we're at. This movie's going to lose a shitload of money. A shitload of money. And boy, does it feel good to be right. They're going to talk about superhero fatigue. Not true. Bad movie fatigue, that's a thing. Echo going to do bad. Like none of this shit is good. They have a cameo at the end. They introduce Beast, saying, "Oh, look, you're going to get X-Men. Please be excited." And then the Young Avengers. Nobody cares about the Young Avengers. Good luck with that one, too. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.